is looking at me.
I'll have this drink, or maybe 3. I'll have this drink.
And everybody's drinking with me.
I'll have this drink, or maybe 3. I'll have this drink. Everybody's drinking with me. Shot down, leave alone, we have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Shot down, leave alone, we have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Come sit with me, come sit with me, come sit with me.
Pretty baby, won't you sit down?
Come sit with me, come sit with me, come sit with me.
Pretty baby, won't you sit down?
You have this drink, this one's on me, this one's for free.
Everybody's drinking on me.
You have this drink, this one's on me, this one's for free. Everybody's drinking on me. Shot down, leave alone, we have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Shot down, leave alone, we have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. It's softer now, I'm softer now, I'm softer
This
now.
party's closing down, let's head out.
It's softer now, I'm softer now, I'm softer
This
now.
party's closing down, let's head out.
It's not that late, we'll find something. It's not that late,
It's really not that late.
it's not that late, we'll find something. It's not that late, it's only 3 a.m. Shot down, leave alone, we have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Shot down, leave alone, we have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Shot down, leave alone, we have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Shot down, leave alone, we have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again, 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 again.
Seriously, from one super dude to another. What's your secret?
Origin story time! Yeah!
Ever since I can remember, I've always been a fighter. How am I in your origin story?
Don't question greatness. It was like genetic engineering or whatever. I didn't pay attention in social studies. I was a normal baby for 30 seconds. Then ninjas stole my mama.
I don't know what this is.
Saw my
It's
awesome.
popping off.
Does anyone know what this
Put me on the
is?
sweet milk of justice.
Deadpool and Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what
No.
Yes.
Yeah, Greg.
From a cartoon show.
Amazing.
Are we
Okay.
gonna get the music? What's happening here?
Oh God.
I.
I'm sorry.
She looked very happy.
What?
Did you see that?
I like having the windows open. Welcome into Poppin Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me, the one, the only, Danos.
What? Oh, hi.
it's loud.
Hi, everybody.
Deal with it.
50 Shades of Greg.
You could be anywhere doing anything. Thank you for being here doing us.
Yeah. And that's it.
What's going on?
That's
then?
it.
What's going on?
Or is it?
Or is it?
That's a tease. We do have a very special guest that's going to be joining us next segment.
Oh, right.
Oh, yes.
Right,
Oh, yes.
right,
But
right.
how was everybody's Labor Day weekends?
Greg?
I mean, not bad. Not bad. I miss Danny. Like, I was totally prepared for, like, us to do the whole,
I know,
like, birthday
I
weekend. No, dude, it's fine. We'll do it next weekend.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, no, I like it
we're
better
totally going to do it next weekend.
because
Yep.
And it was almost like we were all having like a collective thought because you told Megatron to tell us that it might not be the best idea to do it during Labor Day weekend.
It actually makes sense.
And I didn't tell you this, but literally I was going to text and say, like, guys, I know we all had our hearts set to do it this weekend, but like with my arm, I got a tattoo on Friday all day.
Right.
You want to show the Poppin Off
It's
public?
real gross and just like all
peeling,
crusty
like-
and yeah.
You guys want his skin, and there's some on the table.
It's real gross.
But I legitimately was going to say, like, guys, I don't know if I can stand at a bar. Not because I couldn't do it, but if like
totally.
people bumping into me the whole time.
Of course. Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if I could do it. But Megatron told us we should do it next weekend. And by then
Agreed.
I'll feel fine. It'll
And
be
I
great.
agree.
And we'll have a lot more fun. And then I heard FX can definitely join us. And
That's what
we
I'm
can
saying.
actually have more people come
There
and
it
hang
is.
out.
Yep.
So,
I'm down.
but Labor Day weekend, so something very special happened that we have to talk about.
Okay.
Happened today. Our one and only 50 Shades of Greg actually
Right.
Oh.
Right.
he was honored / commemorated.
That's a word.
Your character in the Uncharted games
Yeah.
was officially retired,
It was.
and so you joined another show to talk about it.
Yeah.
And so how was that and
I
everything?
got retired.
Mm.
So
So now you can get fat.
Oh, I can't wait.
He has a long way to go. Look at him.
Dude, I've been waiting to get fat for years. Actually, I can't get fat.
Well,
I've
you're
tried.
already you're
I've tried.
PHAT.
Yeah.
She's PH.
No, here's the thing. My mom, she gave me the genes. I can't get fat.
He's actually wearing shorts.
It's you and my grandpa both can't get. My grandpa
Can't.
eats like
Can't. I try.
6 meals a day just to keep weight on.
Dude,
You
you've seen what I
you wanna
eat.
Tell your
It's
grandpa
ridiculous.
to do, like meth. I mean, can
He'll
he?
get
I
even
mean,
skinnier. He'll be moving around twice as fast.
Yeah.
But no. So we're way off topic. How was it? How was the whole experience? Did you get a proper send off?
He can't move
He's
right
crying
now.
now.
I paralyzed him again.
So funny. Yeah, it was good. It was super good. So here's the thing. I actually really love James. Is there a way that we can shout him out somehow?
I mean,
I feel like I didn't do this right.
this is really poorly.
Yeah, let's next week. Like, I want to put his stuff up.
Put his his
Yeah,
media
yeah,
handles
like
and
his,
stuff. Like that?
yeah.
We can
Which I didn't get
say
from
it
him.
later. I don't want to say it during our guest, but we could say it like Thursday.
Oh yeah. That's
We
what I'm saying.
We at least say it, but we can do some stuff.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
We'll do that next
But
week.
anyway,
It was
so
good.
that went well.
It
That was
good.
awesome.
It was very good.
Cool.
Very good.
So other than work, what did you do Labor Day weekend?
Did you mention work?
I did.
Oh yeah.
I said other than work.
I did.
God, what was that Monday? I can't remember. My memory gets wiped out every 24 hours.
This is the
I know, right?
first
Me
time.
too.
Yeah.
This is the first time in a long time where I was away from work long enough to kind of forget about working. Like, I have
Gotcha.
not had that
Gotcha.
feeling in a long time. Because normally it's like, even on holidays, I'm like Christmas into New Year's. Like I'll be doing something with the band. We'll be planning something with the show.
Totally.
And I'll be working and try to get like 3 or 4 days off in between. But this one, I was done after our show Thursday. I was done. What's up? What's happening?
Can't hear.
I can hear you. You can't hear me?
Kind of.
Uh-oh. Headphone malfunction.
Yeah. Oh, I got
sign
it.
language
I got it.
to him.
Got it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I was off on my birthday after the show was done. So we had fun. We and then got tattooed Friday. And then was lucky enough to be invited to a barbecue / house party on Saturday, which was a lot of fun. I mean,
Did
I
you
had
get
already
an
planned
invite?
on us. You were working.
Oh, yes, I was.
That's the reason
No,
why.
no. Don't give him shit about that. We
Yeah,
canceled.
don't give me shit about working, right? Thanks,
Don't
Greg.
give me shit about
Okay.
And then
both of you.
And then Sunday was kind of the recovery day, and then it was like, holy shit, we have another Sunday.
So true.
We had 2 Sundays in a row. They
So
They
true.
both felt like Sundays. It didn't feel like
Well, they
another
are.
Saturday. It just felt like 2 Sundays.
Yeah.
Which was great. It was like a bonus
I
Sunday.
think Labor Day Monday is a Sunday.
And so I used that Sunday to watch the entire season 1 of
Our Crystal.
No, I did watch most of that.
Oh, we got to talk about that.
Entire season 1 of Cobra Kai. because it's free on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
It's free on YouTube now.
It's pretty good. Have you seen it, Greg?
I have not.
It's
You know who's the best character in that series is? She-Hulk. No, that's the last one. I won't even go there anymore. I can't.
I have an
No,
I have an honest question.
Yes.
Honest. Is it good?
Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And here's
I'll
why.
watch it.
Very nostalgic.
I wasn't
I'll
a
watch it.
big Karate Kid like
Even
fan
better.
growing up.
That's an even better review.
But
Yeah.
but
Seriously.
the way that they use some shots from the movie and they bring back all the characters. Like LaRusso's mom is in it, and it's the same
Oh.
actress. So she aged perfectly because it's set in real time. It's
Right.
not like
Right.
and so all of the people that are still there are a part of it. So even what's his face is the sensei of Johnny
Yeah,
Sensei. Even that actor came back. So he's in it too.
Ralph Macchio?
Did you say Rough Macho? Like
Ralph Macchio.
He's in it. Yeah.
yes,
that's him.
they're
That's-
all in
yeah.
it from the movie.
Yeah, the sensei comes back.
I'm
He's
checking
like
it
the
out.
Series 2, like
Right.
I am checking it out.
All right, guys, stay tuned. We have a very special guest coming back after this. You're not gonna want to miss him. That's
Does he
the
catch any
tease.
flies with chopsticks?
No. Stay tuned. We're popping off after this.
It's popping off.
I want to call him Alex Boob because he told me when we called him, he said I can call him Alex Boob.
Is it true what Danny just said?
Yeah, you could call me Boob.
Okay, cool. All right, well, dope.
Since growing up, everyone calls me Boobs or Booby.
I'm in on that.
Shows a lot of confidence, and I
We
like
see,
it.
and it's really weird because growing up with the name Peter, everyone just called me Dick.
I call you that for a different reason.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/poppinoffshow.
It's popping off.
The execs at Netflix tell the actors that are promoting their stuff that's going to Netflix that they want to stay away from the terms binge watching.
Didn't they coin the term binge watching? Isn't that like what they're known for?
Right, but they want to stay away from binge watching, the term binge
They
watching.
want to go to what? Like Netflix and chilling?
But they want to get away from it because it has a negative connotation to it. You have to figure anything binge is associated with binge drinking and binging anything.
But now, when I think of binge, I don't even think of binge drinking. I just think of binge watching.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's popping off.
Joining with us for the first time ever is Zute. Not only is there like a difference between, all right, you're a gamer, you're a gamer, you're a gamer, and then you're a pro gamer, there's different levels of pro gamers.
People will say they're a pro gamer once they just start playing in tournaments. Almost anyone can join the online tournaments. And then you get the few that say, I'm a pro gamer now because I went to like a LAN tournament. The very top of the pro gaming level would be, it's your full-time job. There are people getting paid like six-figure salaries a year to do gaming.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's popping off.
Joining with us in studio is Renest from Marvel's show The Gifted, from NBC's show Brooklyn Nine-Nine, from AMC's The Preacher. You're in everything.
I try.
I want to walk around with him just because he's so much taller than me.
It will look strange.
I wanna,
skip.
Yeah,
It'll be funny.
we have to hold hands.
Like a
and
really
skip.
big smile. Like, yeah.
It'll happen.
Let's do it right now. After this, let's just go.
Yeah, let's just right
Go
after
through
this.
Times Square.
I'm waiting for the new plot to Twins.
Let's do it.
Oh! Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me tonight, the one, the only, Danos.
Yay. There's
50
Greg.
Shades of Greg on his cell phone.
Oh,
So I'm trying to figure out how to get the Twitch guys, like,
It's.
I
I thought people that were smarter than us were supposed to be handling that.
no, they do.
Oh,
Tim,
okay.
Tim was doing it earlier, but now, like, I'm on my own, and I don't know how to do this.
Someone get
Someone
Greg
help
some
me.
help. He's the talent.
Someone help me.
Also,
goodness.
joining with us via Skype, I am super excited. We had a tease about this last episode.
Yes, we did.
Because you presented this as a birthday present.
Yeah, it's basically still your birthday, I guess, huh?
I-
Isn't that convenient?
Apparently, my birthday's never going to end. Anyway, I'm totally happy with that.
Yeah.
Very special guest. We have the one, the only, Scott Koblish, joining with us via Skype. Scott?
Hello.
Yes.
How are you?
Hello!
Scotty, my boy.
How's it going?
Everything's great. How are you?
Good.
I'm great.
You know, not bad. Not bad. You know what I do like? Talking to some dude who's drawn some Deadpool.
Yeah. Where can we
That's
find
me.
one?
I mean, seriously, what are we doing with our lives? Like, we actually get to talk to people like this.
I mean,
unbelievable.
I don't know if Dan told you how excited I was when he mentioned just knowing you.
Lost your mind.
But not only that, but saying that we might be able to actually have you join us on an episode. Like, this was the greatest birthday present I've ever had. Just so you know. No pressure or anything.
I was gonna
birthday.
Thank you.
I was going to have you jump out of a cake, but you're in California. So, yeah.
Problem.
Hey, my name's Dan. I can't believe we're meeting like this. I know Jill very well.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Jill's
it's
awesome.
finally nice to meet you.
Right.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you too.
Hey, can we get his volume jacked up?
Yeah, if we can get him any louder.
That'd be great.
But in the meantime, so just like what Greg was saying, Scott, you've been like a graphic novelist, and you've had not only Deadpool, but you've had your hand in plenty of characters that we're all very excited for. I mean, we've got Captain America's shield behind us. You had Doctor Strange's
amulet.
Yes.
Yeah.
So many different people that, like, I mean, I just have to ask, how did it all start for you? How did you become a graphic novelist? Did you just start doodling when you were younger and you said, like, I want to do this?
Great question.
Like, how did you take the steps from just doodling to becoming and making this like a career?
Yeah, I wanted to be a cartoonist from when I was very, very young, like 7 years old. And
Really?
Wow.
Really?
yeah, and kept drawing and drawing and drawing. I went to the Kubert School when I was 9. I went to the SVA when I was in college. And
Wow.
it just kept going, you know. You just I got a job at Marvel doing art corrections and never looked
Right.
back.
I mean,
you know?
sometimes you're meant to do shit.
Right.
I think that's exactly right. Yeah,
Right.
for me, it was exactly that. I was just sort of destined to do one thing.
Right.
Are you the only artist in your family, or do you have brothers and sisters who also
Great
draw?
question.
Yeah, that's a
Thank
really
you.
good question.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
I am the only artist in my family. Yeah, the rest of them didn't really like. I guess I just took all the drawing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
everywhere.
It's the mutant gene. You're
Yeah. Yeah. Usually in every family, there's like a designated, artist.
Like,
Yeah.
but like,
You know.
so, yeah, there's always that
Yep.
person that, like, whether it's drawing or I'd more say it's a designated creative.
Right.
Whether it's singing,
Yep.
whether it's acting, whether it's drawing, whether
Yep.
it's painting, there's
I
always
totally
that.
agree.
And
Yep.
sometimes families get lucky and they turn out a ton of people that are
Yeah.
just
Like
incredible.
the
at
Knowles,
things. Yeah.
yeah.
Beyonce,
Yeah.
Solange.
Mother-
So growing up, did you draw, like, when I was really little, I would always like draw, and my favorite character to draw was always Sonic the Hedgehog. So I always wanted to do
Wait, who?
Sonic Blue Speed Mouse.
Thank you.
Sonic the Hedgehog for the rest of us. But I would always draw like different versions of Sonic the Hedgehog, but like it would be like the same drawing, but it would just be like a different costume. Like it would be like, this is Tiger Sonic the Hedgehog. It'd be Sonic the Hedgehog with like stripes, and this is Jaguar and Sonic the Hedgehog, and it would just be like spots and stuff.
There are moments that I don't think that I could love you any more than I do. And then you say shit, and it makes me love you so much more. Oh, ridiculous.
But anyway, so getting back to you, Scott, I did have a binder full of different kinds of. My dad could back that up. But seriously though, did you have like a specific character that you drew a lot, like more, and kind of developed the type of penning skill, and then moved on to other characters,
Right,
or
right.
was it just all over the place? You just drew
That makes
anything you
sense.
possibly could.
It was anything I possibly could.
Oh, very
Yeah, I just drew everything that was not nailed down. So, yeah, anything that I could. I mean, I did a lot of superhero stuff like when I was a kid. So, and I've done a lot of different things since. Like I've done like books on dinosaurs and different like I've done some westerns. I've done a whole bunch of science fiction things, and it's just kind of you wind up that you're trying to tell a story. So all the different characters that you have that you're drawing are really in service of a story. But when you're a kid, you're just drawing them because you really think they're cool. So like I used to draw Firestorm all the time.
Oh, nice.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
So I noticed you grew up in New York, correct?
I grew up in New York, New Jersey. I most of the time in Morristown, New Jersey. So
I was
and then I
born in
lived
Morristown. How weird is that?
Yep. That's crazy.
Here,
Yeah, that is nuts.
hospital. Yeah. Were you born at the? Awesome.
So you being from
yeah.
New York, I noticed Captain America, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, all New York superheroes. Was that the reason, or noticed
No,
that?
no.
Home team or
Marvel's superheroes were all from New York, so it wasn't really anything in particular. You know? So I didn't have anything particular about like New York and New Jersey. I mean, I live in California now, so
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
Yeah,
Are there
nothing in
any
particular.
goddamn superheroes in California?
There
Ant-Man?
is. Yes, Ant-Man.
There
San
are.
Francisco.
There's a couple. Aquaman's
California.
supposed to be like
San Fran.
go.
Oh, okay. Very cool. So when you're at like Marvel or DC or wherever you're actually working at the time, how do I'm trying to figure out how to form how do they come to you and trying to form words, I'm good. How do they come to you and say like or do you propose like I want to draw
Great question. I want to
Deadpool.
know this. I don't know.
or do they come to you and say we'd really like you to do
X, Y, and Z.
yeah
Right.
this version of Captain America and then this version of Deadpool and then this like how does that come about, like how do you do multiple things, like
Great
is
question.
it, who kind of decides that?
For me, it's almost always been people come up to me and ask me to do a specific thing. So for Deadpool, they asked me to do it, and I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." I love Deadpool, so
awesome.
So
go ahead.
let me ask you this. So I feel like this is super exciting. Like for me, I would be losing my mind. I'd be like, "Oh, you're gonna let me draw Deadpool?"
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Like, how did that? Like, dude, when you got that news, what was that day like?
It was awesome. I really loved Deadpool, so it was fantastic for me. Like
I mean,
it was
it's
before
surreal
all
to
the-
me.
Yeah, it was just really great. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. So, but again, it was before the movies. It was before anything. I was on a panel once at a convention, and they asked me. They said, the people came up. They were like, "Well, we want to see a Deadpool movie," and I was like, "No, you're never going to see a Deadpool movie. It's not going to happen." And then the next person came up and he goes, "Well, we want to see a rated R Deadpool movie," and I was like, "Oh, that's that's never gonna
Absolutely
happen."
not. Yeah.
Are you enjoying
Even
the
less
MCU right now?
likely.
Am I what?
Like enjoying the MCU? Are you liking where it's going? Are you all
Oh
caught
God,
up?
yeah, I
Nice.
love the Marvel stuff. I don't know. I guess they're taking a little break until May, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like,
They're waiting on phase
there's a
4.
little, and I'm sure they don't want to step on Star Wars' toes, but yeah, they're just kind of taking a break for until May, right? With the Black Widow and then
Yeah.
Eternals
Right.
and stuff like that.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm really excited about the stuff that they're doing with Disney Plus. So they're going to be TV shows that sort of feed into the movies.
Right.
So when I heard the Scarlet Witch one kind of came out just before the Doctor Strange one, I kind of made the assumption that they're going to be tied together somehow, which would be great.
Yeah.
Because then you get like 6-8 hours worth of like, I don't know, a TV show and then a movie that sort of follows it up. I mean, if that's the case, then that's awesome. So
I heard a rumor that you mentioned this. You were already talking to Tim about this, but I am all in on Disney Plus because I think all of these series are going to be absolutely incredible.
yeah,
Just the sheer fact that for all of these series, we're not getting knockoff characters. We're not getting glimpses of a character and they're just the bystanders, and they're the main characters of the story, like with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and stuff like that, where they're operating in the same universe. But we're actually getting TV shows that are funded by Disney and with the main actors. We're getting main lead-ins, all these regular tie-ins.
Yeah.
Everything's going to feed to other movies. So we're getting the best of both worlds because we can spam an entire TV series and then go see the movie that it's connected to.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
I'm super excited, and this is where the I heard a little rumor part of was. How interested are you in the Marvel What If series that got announced?
That's an animated thing, right?
That's what?
Animated.
That's an animated.
Yeah,
right?
but it's gonna bring all of the actors back from the MCU to voice their own parts.
Yep.
Oh wow!
I'm
That's
telling
awesome,
you,
man.
Scott, I cannot fucking wait for this.
That's your F.
That's it.
That's
but
it.
I can't. I can't wait.
Scott,
gonna
what
be
are you
so
looking
good,
forward
dude.
to?
What's that?
What are you looking forward to? Everybody has a special like show or movie coming up from Marvel. Is there anything you're looking forward to like more?
Yeah, I'm really psyched about Bucky and Captain America, or
nice.
Falcon, I guess.
That
Yeah.
looks
Yeah,
so cool.
Fair.
looking forward to it.
Yeah, and
Totally fair.
there's so many rumors coming out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Tell me some rumors.
Well,
I want to hear them.
we were talking about this last week a little bit. One of the rumors is that Falcon is not going to actually be Captain America. And one of the themes of the show is that the U.S. government does not want Falcon to become the next Captain America.
Right.
But also that it's going to be some sort of twist where Falcon and Bucky are somehow being chased by the government type of thing. Like it's almost more of like the Winter Soldier theme of Captain America type of thing, where they're against the government in some parts of it. There's going to be some sort of theme like
I
that.
actually kind of like that.
Yeah, it's like the government has
I
their
like
own
that.
version of a Captain America that's hunting them.
I
is
would
the
like
rumor.
I would
Is that
yeah
true?
Yeah.
I would like if they were more like an A-team type of thing, where it's like Bucky and Falcon and maybe one or two other recruits, and they're like the
Deadpool?
A-team. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that would be awesome.
Scott, I wanted to thank you for this.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Birthday
yeah.
present.
Yes.
Thank you. I opened it on air and
Oh
everything.
my gosh.
Yeah. Jill
Yeah,
told you
yeah,
that he
Jill-
was my favorite character, right?
Absolutely. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I would love to draw him. I've never drawn him before, so
Really?
that was a lot of fun to do.
Are you
did-
serious?
You did a pretty
Wow.
good job
You've
over
never
here.
drawn him?
So
No, I'm a huge Watchmen fan, but like, there's not a lot of times that you can draw the comedian. Do you know what I mean?
That's
So-
true. That's true.
So
I've
true.
tried it. Fails all the time.
Yeah, no, me too.
so
Can't draw him.
at this level in drawing, I guess, and we do have to go to break really soon. So I'll make sure I finish this question and feel free if just give us a short answer, and then we go to break. You can give us a better answer. But
Sure.
in this level of drawing and your career, it doesn't even have to be in your career, but in this level of drawing, are you at the point where you can just think about a character long enough and you can actually draw? Like obviously you have, this is what I'm the best at right now, but are you at the point where you've drawn so many different graphic novels and so many different characters and stuff like that, where you can just try a character on the fly and kind of and do a really good job? I mean, this is incredible. No
thanks.
no
Yeah.
one here could do anything near.
Yeah, like you
don't know my skill.
Let's not get it twisted. That's dope.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But so is that
Absolutely.
what it's like? Is that what it's like for you right now? Like you can just go, I would
Yeah.
love to draw that person, and then just boom.
Yeah, that's exactly it at this point. I mean, I do all these conventions where I just sit at my booth, or actually I stand, but I just stand at the booth and like people come to me and they'll ask for different things. Like some characters I've never drawn like at all. Like someone asked me for the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and someone asked me,
Interesting.
and it's just weird stuff. So it's really exciting to like be able to draw sort of off the cuff a whole bunch of different things that you've never drawn before. So, but yeah, I did that with a comedian. I'd drawn it before. I mean, I memorized Watchmen. I love that book. Is one of my favorites. so,
Amazing.
Yeah.
What is your favorite graphic novel?
Oh,
Yeah, let's do it after break.
Yeah,
gonna need to
let's
think
do
about
it
it.
after
After break.
after the break. We gotta
Let's
go
do
to
it
break
after
already. Sorry.
Take a moment.
Pause on that.
Take a moment.
For 1 second. Guys, stay tuned. It's us. It's Scott. We've got so much more stuff. By the way, what I wanted to say before break, if you guys have questions for Scott or for Greg
I
or
do,
for
I
Danos
do.
or for me, put them in the chat right now. We'll be back right after this. Stay tuned. We're popping off after this.
Answer.
It's Poppin' Off.
Joining with us for the first time ever is Zute. Not only is there like a difference between, all right, you're a gamer, and then you're a pro gamer, there's different levels of pro gamers.
People will say they're a pro gamer once they just start playing in tournaments. Almost anyone can join the online tournaments. And then you get the few that say, I'm a pro gamer now because I went to like a LAN tournament. The very top of the pro gaming level would be, it's your full-time job. There are people getting paid like six-figure salaries a year to do gaming.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
Joining with us in studio is Ernest from Marvel's show The Gifted, from NBC's show Brooklyn Nine-Nine, from AMC's The Preacher. You're in everything.
I try.
I want to walk around with him just because he's so much taller than me.
It will look strange. We can skip.
Yeah.
It'll be funny.
We have to hold hands.
Like a really big smile. Like, yeah. It'll happen.
Real.
Let's do it right now. After this, let's just go.
Yeah, let's just right
Go
after
through
this.
Times Square.
I'm waiting for the new plot to Twins.
Let's do it.
Oh! Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
For all the times that my dad gives me because I give Ashley,
I give you like once a month though. Like that's all I'm allowed to.
if real life was counted, then you would be winning a bajillion to nothing. She beats me.
I'm really
Off
sassy
air.
in real life.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Yeah.
I always have something to say.
Yeah.
But I always make sure you feel good about yourself.
That's like how my dad used to yell at me.
Yeah. Like, did I hit you?
I'm gonna beat the out of you, but I'm gonna give you a toy after it's over.
I'm gonna give you a long hug.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
All we need next is Tinder to sponsor us, because we'll be like, shave your light a
do it
candle
to get ready
and
for Tinder,
and
yeah.
get ready for that date.
We'll
Swipe
call it the
right.
Tinder
What is it?
package.
Is it swipe right? You know, shave your and light a candle. That's gonna be our slogan now from Poppin'
But there
Off.
should be a Tinder package. You get a Randall's candle, you get something from this manscaping website, and then you get Pete to help you with your Tinder profile.
We get paid while you get laid.
The tagline writes itself, people.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me tonight, the one, the only, Danos.
Hello, everybody. It's me.
50 Shades of Greg on your cell phone again.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm trying to say hi to my boys from the
Colin McGurk.
Right. Like,
says, here for Jeff the cameraman. Hey.
these are my guys.
Bam, helped you. Hi,
I know.
Colin.
Just trying to
Anyway,
do it.
also
Trying
joining
to do
with
it.
us via
Trying to do
Skype,
it.
Scott Koblish, the awesome, incredible graphic novelist.
Correct. True story.
So I got a really hard-hitting question for you, Scott.
Oh, shit.
This one is, why are you so cute? This is from Jill.
Oh, great question.
Yeah.
Great question.
Yeah.
Are you single, Scott?
Can you answer that, please?
Jill and I just celebrated our conniversary, so I met her a year ago
There it is.
at the Long Beach Convention Center at a convention there. So we just celebrated the year anniversary. So I was in seventh heaven this whole weekend. So
Right.
just because she's so awesome.
Are you okay that she's like more DC than Marvel? Is that all right with you, or?
We're like Romeo and it's pretty intense. But,
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's some serious shit.
And how was the Long Beach Comic Con, by the way? I know it just ended. What are the highlights?
I loved it. There was a creator conference at the beginning of the show, actually, which was pretty nice. It was a whole bunch of people that from the industry just jabbering about stuff that we do, you know, like how to sort of tailor your stories, to how to like break into different fields in the industry, like storyboards and stuff like that.
Nice.
So, but I had a great convention. I love talking to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I love sort of just being there, and like just everyone's real super sweet. They come up, they ask for sketches, they want to talk, they want me to sign things. It's fun. It's kind of like fame adjacent. It's not real fame, you know what I mean? Like comic book
That's funny.
real fame. But it's just great. Everyone's really lovely. Everyone's always fantastic. I have a great time. So
Awesome. So I guess that kind of leads to my next question. How active are you in the cons? Like, how many do you try to go to a year? Do you try to hit like different ones every year, or how, like, what is kind of your game plan for each year and the different kinds of Comic Cons and stuff like that?
Yeah, I do a couple different ones every year. Lately, I've been doing them. Lately, I've been doing it back and forth. So, like, 1 year I'll do Emerald City Con, and the next year I won't. There's actually a convention I'm going to in Shanghai in November, and one in Malaysia in October. So,
Wow.
about those are going to be great because I've never been to Malaysia. I've been once before, but it's really neat. Like the conventions kind of drag you to different places. Like C2E2 I'm going to do this year. It's up in Chicago. I've never been there. So I don't know, just little things like that. It's conventions kind of get you to be able to go to different places you never thought you'd go. Yeah. I was in Argentina, Utrecht in the Netherlands.
How are the
like
fans
Germany.
in different countries?
Ooh.
Like, do they react different?
There
or
are a lot of people. Yeah, they're huge fans. Yeah. Germany, especially, there's a lot of Marvel product over there.
Oh, wow.
So-
See, this is gold mine right here.
Yeah.
I would say they probably react in a different language.
Yeah. Well, that's the tough thing. That sometimes I'm sitting there just like completely unable to understand what the person is saying to me. And usually my answer is just like El todo mundo gusta Deadpool, but you know,
I don't get it.
Yeah,
I'm
totally.
kidding. No. Have you ever designed a tattoo for anybody? I'm just like random questions. Comic book artist.
Oh, I want you to
Yeah.
design a tattoo for me.
Say
yeah, I
again?
have.
Yeah.
I accidentally, I did like a sketch for somebody, and at the next convention that I saw them, like a year later, they showed me the tattoo that they
That's
made from that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that was happening beforehand.
All right, Scott. Scott, I'm not kidding. This is what I want, and I'm dead serious. I want a tree, like a tree on my chest.
Nice,
So-
like a Groot kind of thing.
Yeah, dude, like just a tree. Just come on, hook it up. Come on, let's do this.
But with Stay Puff climbing it, no.
No.
That's a s'mores bar
Oh,
now.
no. Let's let Scott get creative.
All right. Well, so Scott, we've kind of talked about how you got into graphic novels and how you kind of have started off. But what are you working on right now? I mean, besides going to Comic-Cons and having an awesome time and seeing places that none of us have traveled to. I mean,
I have. But
you've gone to Malaysia, you've gone to Shanghai. I
Right.
forgot you're an international businessman.
Prime Minister
anyway,
of Malaysia.
but what what are you working on like right now? Like, what's the now that you're working on?
The now that I'm working on, I just did some stuff for Crazy, which is Marvel. It's Marvel has a book called Crazy, and that comes out sometime in September. I also did some stuff for Marvel 1001. I just finished a run on Doctor Strange. I'm working on some stuff I can't talk about, but they're more about dinosaurs.
You're gonna make me ask a question.
You're blowing my goddamn mind, dude. You're blowing my goddamn mind. Everything you just said is the stupidest shit I've ever heard. That's amazing.
He means it in a good way. He
Yeah,
doesn't
in a
mean
good way.
Just so you know,
Yeah.
he means it in a really good way.
Yeah. I mean, goddamn, Scott.
Yeah.
Well, Scott, you referenced dinosaurs twice. What you say?
Yeah, I did dinosaur. Yeah, there's a dinosaur book that I'm working on. It's like it's with a paleontologist, so I'm really kind of psyched about it.
Awesome.
I just went to the museum in New York. Do you know the T-Rex has hair on its head, right, Scott?
Well, it's a bird.
No, they put hair on its head.
Yeah,
Or is it
they found new DNA evidence. So
the
the
T-Rex, he was a
actually looks-
bird.
Yeah,
He was
it
a
looks
bird.
like a little
Hey.
duckling. Yeah, so if you could like
Yeah, there's a lot
illustrate
of
that.
stuff in the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of this book because the paleontologist knows a lot about like what specific things. There's like we're gonna put a tawa in there because they're a new kind of dinosaur that people have found.
Right.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I'm really
so pumped about
I know. This is amazing.
You don't understand how much we're just geeking out here right now.
I'm losing my mind, Scott.
But so
I'm not wearing pants.
So you
I'm
like I
taking
said,
mine off.
you reference dinosaurs the amount of times where I'm forced to ask the question that I normally
this is
ask
true.
guests that have nothing to do with dinosaurs. I
So
have
true.
to ask, what's your favorite dinosaur and why?
Oh, that's a good question. Hard hitting.
Yeah, I can't avoid T-Rex. It was my favorite as a kid. But if I had to really choose between Triceratops and T-Rex, I'd be really stuck. Because I really like the way the Triceratops look. So I just love that hood. It's awesome.
I also
just
like,
fuse them together.
The quick Velociraptor.
That's me. I always go Raptor.
It's quick.
Yeah, I always go Raptor.
Yeah, the Velociraptors actually they're like the size of turkeys. I didn't actually know this. Like in real life, they're much
tiny.
smaller.
They're like dogs. They're like little dogs.
What I think of them as is land piranha.
Nice.
I think that's what they
Great.
were.
Interesting.
Because they were in packs, right, Scott?
So
They were
like
in
wolves,
packs.
but like more like wolves.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Scott, I hate to kill this dinosaur conversation. I love dinosaurs too.
Shut up, Dan.
I really hate to.
Shut
but I have
up.
one more comic question. I just started getting into it, and I'm like head over heels with House of X and Powers of X right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, sure.
Are you reading that yourself, or what's the buzz on that? You being in the industry and everything.
Looks awesome. I have not read it myself. No, my editor, who used to be on Deadpool, is the editor for that stuff now.
Oh wow!
And I would trust Jordan with my life, so I'm sure that it's going to be awesome. He knows the X-Men inside and out. When I did the X-Men '92 stuff for him, like it was along those lines where like Jordan just knows everything about the X-Men.
Okay.
So
he's such a huge fan. So yeah.
How much do you actually have to know? Like this is, dude.
We can sit here and ask a million
I
questions.
am so happy I get to ask this
Before
question.
you ask that question, or maybe as you ask the question,
Okay.
the guys downstairs reminded us that we do have a couple of JPEGs of some sketches. But why don't you ask that question? And guys, can we throw up a couple of his JPEGs? As Greg's asking this question. So
I really am curious, like how.
How, Scott? How? That's
What are
a
you-
good question.
You're looking at your
That's a-
reflection?
No, are we not putting the things up?
I think they just told us to go F ourselves. I don't know. Ask your question.
How? What?
I didn't use my F there, by the way.
How
That
is a
doesn't
great
count.
question?
What?
How?
How was a question? That is my question. How do you do it? No, seriously. Okay, so when you like when you're drawing Deadpool, like, do you have to know the character? Like, what do you know about the character? You know what I mean? Like, you just mentioned that, like, he knows the X-Men. He knows the X-Men really well. Like, is that a prerequisite? Like, do you need to know those characters?
I think you do. I mean, it really helps out to know exactly what it is that you're doing. So, like in any job, but in comics especially, it really helps because if you don't know the actual if you don't know the actual characters, then
Subject
you're gonna
matter.
make a whole bunch of errors. Yeah. And it just really helps to avoid errors if you kind of know what it is that you're working on. So, I mean, I do a lot of reference whenever I take on a new project. Like, I've read, or at least looked at every single Deadpool comic, especially when I did the Deadpool 300 cover, because I had to draw 300 different Deadpools.
Wow.
So I had to,
Didn't you break a Guinness Book of World Record?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that.
I did, yeah. That was for the wedding cover, but yeah, it was the same kind of thing. I did a lot of reference on, like, I just went into the comic shop, grabbed every Marvel comic for that week, and then like just went over, like poured over.
Blowing my mind.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how often do you go into comic shops? I'm curious.
I was just in one the other day. Yeah, I'll go in. I hadn't actually been in a while. It had
Were
been
you
a
at
couple
Black Cat?
months, but
Black Cat Comic?
no, I
he
didn't.
lives next to it. I know exactly where you live.
This is
about.
borderline getting a little weird. I know where you
Scott,
live.
I'm actually watching you. Right now.
Totally. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, you did, yeah. They just opened up a new shop because Blastoff sort of went out of business, and they just Paradise Comics went in for there.
Okay.
So I was thinking of heading over there because I like Edward's shop. Like, you wind up knowing a lot of different like people
Right.
that are in comics, small field, and everybody's loved it, frankly. So
Very cool. Well, hey, Scott, so we've got to go to another commercial break, but do you mind staying with us for a little bit longer?
Dude, come back and talk about Netflix and Spill.
We got to do that.
Yes.
But I actually have I have a couple more questions for Scott, then
would
Netflix
love
and
that.
Spill. And I don't know if you're aware of this. We do a little segment called Florida Man Story.
Oh my!
'Cause insane stuff happens in Florida every single day.
Oh, it's gonna get nutty.
We've got that. Stay tuned. Plenty more popping off right after this. Scott's staying on. We're all staying here. If you want to say hi to Greg or Scott in the chat, or if you have any questions, please post them there. We'll read them out loud. Stay tuned. More popping off right after this.
Everybody hang tight. We love you.
It's Poppin' Off.
For all the times that my dad gives me because I give Ashley,
I give you like once a month though. Like that's all I'm allowed to.
if real life was counted, then you would be winning a bajillion to nothing. She beats me.
I'm really
Off
sassy
air.
in real life.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Yeah.
I always have something to say.
Yeah.
But I always make sure you feel good about yourself.
That's like how my dad used to yell at me.
Yeah. Like, did I hit you?
I'm gonna beat the crap out of you, but I'm gonna give you a toy after it's over.
I'm gonna give you a long hug.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
All we need next is Tinder to sponsor us. Because we'll be like, shave your light a
do it,
candle
to get ready
and
for Tinder,
and
yeah.
get ready for that date.
We'll
Swipe
call it the
right.
Tinder
What is it?
package.
Is it swipe right? You know, shave your and light a candle. That's gonna be our slogan now from Pop.
But there should be a Tinder package. You get a Randall's candle, you get something from this manscaping website, and then you get Pete to help you with your Tinder profile.
We get paid while you get laid.
The tagline writes itself, people.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
If you could go back to your childhood and stash away one toy, what would that one toy be?
Dreamcast. I grew up in the country sticks, and so like I didn't have cool internet access. So Dreamcast was supposed to be this high tech coming in, and then like you had like the little screen on it that you could play it. I would like to be able to actually get into that.
I loved the Dreamcast.
Didn't the PlayStation 2 kill the Dreamcast?
Every system killed the Dreamcast.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
You were looking for the drink with vodka, cranberry, and orange juice.
Yeah, then no one helped me out on. No one didn't know in the population.
Yeah, everyone ignored you.
You
on that
didn't.
one.
You didn't look good enough because I have an answer from Johnny Rico. He said it's a sea breeze.
Lassie.
Dude, that was one of my favorite lines from the movie when he was just like, have a vodka, cranberry, and oranges. I know it's a sea breeze. Don't make me say it. I'm watching with my nephew. He's like, what's a sea breeze? I was like, you do not just look at him.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Welcome to Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always, Dennis. Wow.
Amazing. I mean,
50 Shades of
seriously,
Greg.
Amazing.
I know.
Amazing,
I know.
amazing.
So before you ask your question, because we were talking on
Amazing.
break all the things that we wanted to
I want
ask.
to hear about his book.
Joining with us, who's been awesome enough to stay on a little bit longer, Scott Koplish.
I want to hear about your
That's
goddamn
him.
book.
So before we get to that, we did a deep dive, or I guess a surface dive of your Twitter.
We did a surface dive.
And you had, it was like too shallow to dive, not a good, not a 5 foot deep pool. So we were on your Twitter and we saw a really cool sketch, and Tim downstairs actually made a JPEG of it. So we wanted to put this up.
Because we lost our goddamn minds. Look at this shit.
Was this?
Oh yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
How is this not the sickest shit you've ever seen?
Yeah, there's some talent behind
Well,
there, huh?
Come on.
Drawing. Yeah, that's just me sitting and drawing all the time.
Well, I know, but
So you're just like, yeah, I just felt like doing this while I
But
was just watching TV.
but there's emotion in it.
Yeah.
Like, look at the bartender. That makes me feel sad.
That looks like me at Beetle House, actually.
No, but it really, like, dude,
It is you.
Yeah.
there's emotion in this.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, you're always trying to squeeze out emotion. Like, you can't do stuff where you're not trying to get people to cry or laugh or
That's
something
what I'm
like that.
saying.
Well, you
Thank you. That's yes. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, even like when you reference the book, like The Many Deaths of Scott Kolbish, which is the book that I did. You can find it on Amazon and stuff like that. But it's basically you're trying to make people laugh and cry and think about things, and you're trying to make them laugh. The making them laugh is the most important part.
Absolutely.
Because then you get them roped in, and then they open themselves up to you, so that you can really hit them with some really deep questions.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Absolutely. And
Makes sense.
And so this is available on Amazon. And I was
Yes, you can get it on You can get it on anywhere, actually. There's bookstores, but Amazon's a great place to buy it. Chronicle website, Chronicle Books, that's where you can find it there too. So
Okay.
Yep, it's all out there. It's ready for you. It's ready for you. You can buy it anytime you want.
Yeah. Well, here's what I was gonna ask about that. So, where can we order it where it benefits you the most?
Oh, great question.
Because there's always
probably just
What'd you
off
say?
the street.
Amazon, Amazon's great. If you, the thing that can help me the most is if you give it a review.
Oh, absolutely.
If you,
Yeah, we got to get one for the. I want to get one for the studio.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely we'll all review it. But
Yep.
we should get. We're gonna get one for the studio.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then so we'll have it on
Yeah,
set.
it's great. Everyone seems to really like it. Even kids really seem to like it. It's kind of a wide ranging, because it's a humor book. It's a wide ranging.
Sure.
It's like Edward
sort of
Gorey a little bit.
Sure.
For me, I'm a Edward Gorey fan, and I see the similarity a little
I'm
bit.
not going to wear the same clothes that Edward Gorey wore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, very cool.
Love it.
And absolutely, as soon as we get it, we're all gonna go through it. We're gonna have it on set. I promise you
Damn
this.
right.
And we'll definitely, we'll all for sure give reviews of this. But the only thing I'm gonna say is, if we manage to be at the same con at the same place, we're just gonna ask if you'll help us out and put a little message in it, so that when we have it on studio or when we have it in studio on set, we'll say like, this is special. Scott left a message in it and stuff like that.
Yep.
Like, if you were here, we would just ask you to do that in person. But
Yep.
Yeah, sure. No, I love. Yeah, I often draw little sketches in the book.
Awesome.
That
when I
would
sign
be
it.
amazing.
Yeah, that
I
would
see
be.
some of the sketches on napkins for Jill and everything, and I was like, "Wow, this is the best doodling
Oh,
I've
I
ever
bet.
seen." Yeah.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
Like if
Well,
you
I'm
draw,
trying to impress her.
dude, if he draws anything, I'm sure it's dope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have
So-
fun. Yeah.
So
Good.
the last thing I wanted to ask, and I know Dan has a question after me, but the last thing I want to ask before we get to Netflix and Spill and hashtag trending and stuff like that, I heard that you were involved in mock-ups for some Funko figures, and that's where our worlds kind of collide, because this show got started off the basis of just liking Funko and being like goofy and just kind of collecting things that other like mainstream didn't in fact collect all the time. So
Yeah.
how does that collect? Like, I heard it was Batman Funkos, and I went to Toy Fair, and I think Tim was mentioning this. This was the Batman Funko where it was like Batman and like a wolf and Joker and a dragon or something like that.
Yeah. It was called DC Primal Age.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And
Yes.
it was. Yeah, it was really cool. It was a lot of fun. It was kind of like a toy line, as if like Batman were like a whole bunch of toy lines. I can't use the as if it was but it's kind of like as if it was like a barbarian kind of hero,
Right.
like a fantasy barbarian hero.
I
Really
saw
fun.
these.
Really liked
So did they just say like did they give you the theme and say like just go nuts? Or what did they like? What were the parameters when
It was
They gave me the
bananas.
script, but and they gave me some general designs. But I mean, I just went nuts with everything. Like, you just have so much fun with like stuff like that, where you just kind of like you throw out everything you possibly can into something like that. It was so much fun to draw like Batman on a huge like wolf. Essentially, it was just like I guess it was like Ace the Bat Hound, but he was like 20 feet tall.
It's incredible. So have you seen the physical mocks of this? Because I went to Toy Fair this year in New York City, and they had like physical mock-ups of this.
Oh
like,
yeah, absolutely, yeah. I think they sold out of them. So
Yeah.
like, got a few. Like, enjoy them because they were pretty great. They put them in Target stores.
Yeah, which
Target
is
stores.
everyone who watches this show on a regular basis understands that Target is very bad with their exclusives because they don't get a lot of them, and their releases are usually botched.
And what are you talking? The boxes are in shit shape too.
Correct.
Well,
Yeah,
we're
most
an
of
out
them.
of box show, thanks mostly in part to Danos because he lets us take everything out of box.
Yeah,
but
Dan doesn't
it's
give a
very
shit.
hard to make sure that we get stuff from Target. But I saw these at Toy Fair and I was like, these are incredible. I remember that. So as soon as I found out that this coincided with you, I was like, this is great. This is
Scott,
awesome.
do you collect Pop, Scott?
You know, I do have a couple pops. Like they're mostly Deadpool ones. People
Ah.
give them to me.
Amazing.
Speaking of that, I always bring a pop on the show.
Oh, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, shit!
I had to bring him on the show.
What?
You were
son?
going to be on. I knew you were going to be on.
Holy shit.
Look at this one says PX Previews exclusive. Can't get this one anywhere.
Son?
Yeah.
We also have Mermaid Pool sitting
Oh,
up front
Mermaid Pool, yeah.
next to Ant-Man's helmet.
I saw Mermaid Pool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He was also a Target exclusive, Mermaid Pool. It's the metallic version of Mermaid Pool. It came with a T-shirt bundle.
Oh my god!
And I still have the T-shirt. I love it.
Do you know who makes me happy? Groot.
I love the little baby Groot in the pot.
He
That's
just
from
makes
the
me so
original
happy.
Guardians. Yeah.
Just every time I look at him, I'm like,
He's smiley. He's happy.
Scott,
not a care in the
I
world.
love him.
I said I wasn't going to collect pops, right?
Yeah, but
now
you
I
do
have
now.
like 50 Rick and Morty pops.
You goddamn right you do.
It's and my bank account is shrinking.
Correct.
My pop collection. Yeah, it's
Correct.
horrible.
Yeah. You also watch Rick and Morty all the time.
Yeah, I know.
So do I.
So Scott, what basically is what he's telling you is stick to people giving them to you as gifts. Don't start buying them.
Correct.
So once you
Yes.
start
That's
buying
exactly
them,
what he's
you're gonna
saying.
go. You know what? I could just get like I like the original Rick and Morty's. I could just get those, and then they come out with
Exactly.
like anything, and you
stealing
have
from
to get
And
it.
then Antonio Brown gets traded to the Raiders, and you have to buy that pop.
Yeah.
I heard that the chase comes with his feet off of his shoes, and it just has the skin falling off.
Jesus.
Oh, this just got dark. Sorry. Yeah.
All right, so Scott, so like I was preparing you before the commercial break.
Hilarious.
Have you heard some of the stories coming out of Florida? Not the hurricane stuff, which by the way,
No.
any of our fans and listeners from Florida,
please be okay.
be safe. I know
Please
a lot
be
of people
okay.
got evacuated, but please hunker down, be safe, and stuff like that. I am talking about the continuous chronicles of the Florida man. Have you heard about this, Scott?
So there's always something crazy coming out of Florida, but I'm almost afraid to ask.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
what
it's-
is it?
Right.
Here-
It's the
here we go.
Florida man.
Well, I gotta trigger something so that we're ready. And Sean already, our producer, already said in my ear that he's prepared and ready. So Scott, don't be frightened, but we have to trigger this. It's time for the Florida story of the night.
Boom!
What is that? It's the Florida Man Story of the Week.
Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down.
Son!
All right. So, because I think everybody's hunkering down for the hurricane and being safe and or evacuating.
I certainly hope so.
We didn't have any topical like timely Florida man stories. So I went into my best of that I drew
Oh,
I
great.
draw from every once in a
Great.
while. So this one's from I believe 2016. So just be ready. Florida man in tutu breaks into farmer's market to consume fruit and soda.
Come on!
And we have a JPEG set.
Come on!
That is his arrest photo, and that is the camera
on.
footage of him in a tutu.
Amazeballs.
I
Amazing.
mean, would you expect anything?
how is
different?
that?
I mean, when you need fruit and soda, you got to go
Absolutely. I've done it.
wearing a tutu.
Sometimes you need fruit and soda, dude.
Wearing a tutu.
Well, if I have to do laundry.
So
Why is this a problem?
So Scott, I mean, we've been talking a lot about graphic novels, and we did ask you a little bit about the MCU and stuff like that. But with all this news coming out, not only about the MCU, but we also got the news about the standalone Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix and stuff like that.
Right.
So more stuff has been coming out about that, and we're starting to get some early reviews about the Joker movie. And honestly, at first, I want to say that most of the critic reviews were outstanding. Like
Yeah,
IGN
it's-
was like 10 out of 10.
A masterpiece. They
And
called it a
I
masterpiece.
am
But now we're starting
so
to get
losing my
like
mind.
some YouTubers reviewing it that got to see early
Oh, I don't give a
screenings.
shit about them.
I'm just saying if we call everybody else critics and we call YouTubers more of like us
You're totally right.
type of thing.
Yep, you're totally
We're
right.
getting
I get that.
not as pleasant reviews.
Right.
And so now I'm
totally get
like
that.
I don't know what to think. So Scott, I just wanted to ask, what do you think about this new standalone Joker movie that's coming out really soon?
I hope it's good. I don't know anything about it, so I'm always reluctant to prejudge things because some of my favorite things were things that I never ever heard anything about, and also or things that people really slagged, and some of the things that I really wanted to be amazing, like Star Wars Episode 1. Like I really wanted that to be.
Oh my God! From the first scene.
How could you possibly not make a better point?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the best point I've ever heard.
I mean, this isn't even on the rundown, but Scott, how are you excited? Or are you cautiously optimistic? How are you feeling about Star Wars Episode 9? For it to finish up the trilogy?
Great question.
For it to kind of end the Skywalker saga, to kind of like put an end on this. Like, how do you feel about like that coming up soon?
I'm cautiously optimistic because
fair.
I like to wake up and not worry about things.
That's actually really healthy and awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, I think that's a great answer because that's exactly kind of how I feel about it. With all of like the theories and just like the leaks and the stuff that we're getting from it.
After watching that trailer, though, I kind of leaked. So, I mean, that's how good it looked.
So the last thing I want to do, and we're running out of time for this segment, the last thing I want to do is more of a trending story. So, Scott, I don't know if you're aware of this, but apparently within the last couple of weeks, Popeyes put out a chicken sandwich.
Oh.
And the world apparently went, or the country apparently went crazy.
What is that?
That is the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
Are those pickles?
They are pickles. Anyway, so Popeyes is sold out of its chicken sandwich nationwide after selling through a batch in 2 weeks that was supposed to last until October. That means nationwide we're sold out of Popeyes chicken sandwich.
We're probably gonna get a pop of
a pop of the
yeah.
the Popeye sandwich.
Popeye.
See how this just sells itself, right?
Wait, Scott, have you heard about this sandwich, Scott?
I've heard about the sandwich. I'm not going to eat anything at all until it comes back on the market.
Yeah, I'm also not going to eat anything that the CEO says gay people are not okay. So I'm not going to eat that.
Popeye?
Yeah. So no Chick-fil-A.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but this is Popeyes.
No, I know Popeyes. I love.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was just making sure. I didn't know. I didn't know anything about Popeyes. I was like getting worried all of a sudden.
No, I love.
Anyway, guys, we got to go to commercial break. We're gonna come back.
Man, too.
We're gonna come back,
a sailor.
and hopefully Scott will stay with us for one more segment. We'll stay. We're gonna wrap everything up in a nice little bow. Guys, stay tuned. More popping off right after this.
It's Poppin' Off.
If you could go back to your childhood and stash away one toy, what would that one toy be?
Dreamcast. I grew up in the country sticks, and so like I didn't have cool internet access. So Dreamcast was supposed to be this high tech coming in, and then like you had like the little screen on it that you could play it. I would like to be able to actually get into that.
I loved the Dreamcast.
Didn't the PlayStation 2 kill the Dreamcast?
Every system killed the Dreamcast.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
You were looking for the drink with vodka, cranberry, and orange juice?
Yeah, that no one helped me out on. No one didn't know in the population.
Yeah, everyone ignored you.
You didn't look good enough because I have an answer from Johnny Rico. He said it's a sea breeze.
Lassie.
Dude, that was like my favorite line from the movie when he was just like, have a vodka, cranberry, and orange. I know it's a sea breeze. Don't make me say it. I'm watching with my nephew. He's like, what's a sea breeze? I was like, did you not just look at him?
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
She just keeps walking back and forth and back and forth, dude.
Is that the cutie?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. Scott, we are super distracted because normally
she
we
is
have a big
gorgeous.
window that overlooks a bar. And
Dude,
normally they close the curtain and kind of like just keep us in here like
because they're embarrassed of us.
Yeah, as if we're just kind of locked away.
Right.
But they for some weird reason forgot to close it today.
Right.
And so there are just
hotties,
really really cute
hotties,
girls walking back and forth. And so it's super
In fact,
distracting.
I got to get out of here.
But anyway, welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me tonight is Danos.
Yes.
50 Shades Greg.
Yep.
the incredible graphic novelist Scott Koblish.
Scotty.
So we're almost at a time. We're just gonna we're in our nice little wrap it up segment.
We are.
But we just wanted to take the moment to kind of plug everything that you are a part of, and all your social medias and anywhere people can find you and some of your new projects. And obviously, like we said, your book is available on Amazon.
Right.
And anything we can possibly do. So if there's anything you want to promote right now,
Name of the book, Scotty.
Many ways.
Oh yeah, so just for God's sakes, everybody buy The Many Deaths of Scott Koblish. Yeah, it's on Amazon. You can totally pick it up that way. Like
The
I
Many
can have,
Deaths
like,
of Scott Koblish. Buy it, bitches.
Exactly. Like, yeah, I think you'll really like it. It's a funny book. It's really just me dying over and over again, which is just for me. It's hysterical.
I was waiting to read that. Yeah,
It's fun.
Spoiler alert.
It's fun. Spoiler alert. Spoiler.
Scott, you also have a also have a charity, right?
There's a charity that you can help to donate to, the Hero Initiative charity. It's a really great charity, heroinitiative.org, as one word. And that one helps out a lot of older cartoonists. I'm not the one in charge of it, but my lovely girlfriend Jill helps volunteer there.
Ooh,
and
nice.
she does a great job, as does the charity in general. They've given out like over like $500,000 worth of aid and help to people who really, really need it. So,
oh, that's cool.
Love it.
That's awesome.
Love it.
Very cool.
Absolutely, yeah. HeroInitiative.org. So, yeah, they're wonderful out there. So, yeah, I would say, and I honestly, like, if anybody out there can give to any charities, do so. $5 always helps out. You don't know who
Right.
$5 is going to make.
That's
whether-
exactly right. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, seriously, dude. Like even in politics now, people are getting small donor numbers. Like that's what we're doing. I love it.
Yeah,
love it.
Because the amount of people that can change somebody's life, all it takes is a little bit. So
right.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Well, Scott, it's been an absolute pleasure having you be part of the show. I mean, I just and please don't think that we just say this to everybody. Anytime that you want to come back on the show, you are absolutely more than welcome to be here. If
we totally don't say that to everyone.
There are a few people that we just kind of like say it and we don't really like accent it the same way. But
correct.
No, but we truly mean this. Like anytime that you want to come back in, like if you're working on a new graphic novel that you think that all of us and our fan base would be really, really interested in, or I mean, Deadpool obviously, but anything that you're working on, if you ever want to come back and give us an update on stuff or the stuff that you can't talk about right now, but you can talk about it in a future time.
In like a month or so.
Or just tell me.
Great.
Yeah, or just tell Dan and we'll do an update. But
he'll tell us.
seriously though, you are more than welcome anytime to come back on the show. It was a pleasure having you on, and honestly, we really truly mean that. Thank you so much for being here. Like I said, this was basically a birthday present.
You're his birthday present
from Dano's, and honestly, I gotta
It's a
say,
good one.
yeah, this was absolutely exceeded any expectations for a birthday present.
Gotta thank Jill.
Thank you so much, Jill, for knowing Dan and for helping Dan make this birthday present happen.
Yes. Next birthday will be great too.
Are Jill and Megatron friends?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
Happy birthday!
Thank you so much.
And of course, anytime you want me, just let me know.
All right. Nice.
Hey, I mean, we'll have you on every day. If don't say it that way because we'll just be knocking on your door every day.
Don't
so,
mess with us.
So don't say it that way. We'll get you when you want to be.
Right. Yeah. When you want to be on, there we go.
Yes. Whenever you want to come on, you are more than welcome to be here.
Talk about
Absolutely.
Dinosaurs, Deadpool, anything.
I could have spent the whole show just talking about dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And Deadpool. Yeah. And the crossover between dinosaurs and Deadpool.
Oh.
Could have done that. Just that.
Probably like pterodactyl is the greatest dinosaur.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say Velociraptor, and he's gonna say T-Rex. Anyway, guys, we are out of time. Scott, thank you so much again for being a part of the show. Like I said, you're always
Scott,
welcome
you were
back.
amazing.
It was an absolute pleasure. Guys, Stay tuned. We'll be back Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, and we'll be fucking up some shit. I used my app!
Yes!
Yeah!
He did it!
Guys, we'll see you Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Good night, everybody!
Fuck.